having a great time. This is what I call my stage of adventure. Yeah, I know it's playing, I know. But when you get to be adult, you can't call it playing anymore. The hell you can't. Come here, let me tell you something. Now, you ever remember when you hear me talk about, of course, in my book, How to Find Success by Losing Your Mind, and you hear me talk about living a life that, well, you're looking at what most people do, and you run like hell in the opposite direction. Why? Because it's not working. I've often said that one of the best ways to live your life and to live your dreams is to live very corporately. Not carefully, but corporately. In other words, living from the inside out, from your purpose, from a sense of the soul. You want absolute gratification. You don't want to keep tolerating what's intolerable anymore. One of the worst things to do is to put up with the things that we don't have to and yet die while doing it. Now I know you hear some traffic on the outside, but I wanted this particular shot because I have something specific to say to you. Now, if you're going to live your life totally different, because you are totally different, you're unique, you have a certain specific purpose, a certain set of skills and talents and ability that very often you haven't tapped into. So, what are you going to have to do in order to exercise those things? Because the world is waiting for you, is to play something else. I have a story. As you know, I like telling stories. It said that many years ago, a basketball player was being interviewed. He was being interviewed about his teammate, Michael Jordan. You remember Michael Jordan. Well, they asked him, they said to this teammate, listen, your teammate, Michael Jordan, plays basketball phenomenally. What do you attribute that to? How is it that he plays so well, breaking records left and right, front and center? And I want you to pay attention to this teammate's answer. He said, that's easy. That's simple. We play basketball. Michael Jordan, he plays something else. Ladies and gentlemen, why is that story significant for your life, for your family, or for your future? Because when you look around, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take any intellect at all to see that it's not working. We are dying, going to our graves, taking our greatest gifts and abilities with us. It is said the richest place on the face of the planet has nothing to do with banks or stock markets, but it's the cemetery. Because in the ground of the cemetery are books that will never be written, never read. Great ideas that will never see the light of day, great dances never performed, great lectures never given, and great sermons never uttered because they died within the hearts of the men and women to whom they've been given. No, to hell with that. I'm not dying. I'm not spending another day not living what I was intended to live, not accepting some of the wonders of the world and trying to miss all the tears. Guess what? You can't get out of life alive. And I found this, you're either going to get beat up in the bleachers or on the field. So you might as well come out on the field and have a good time. This is Marvin Krazy Crawford, 51 and climbing the tree. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, how to find success by losing your mind, because you gotta be crazy.
You look like you way